Okay. So, hello
Hello,
everybody.
teacher.
That's enough.
Is Chips out at another coffee shop again?
Yeah, the same one.
Ah, nice. Okay, so today what I'd like to focus on is giving you a little bit of an example of a question and answer session, how it'll work during the debates. So on Monday we did we went over the reply speeches and what will be expected for those. So hopefully your teams have selected, so hopefully your teams have selected a speaker to deliver your reply speeches. And so today I want to focus on the question and answer sessions. So what we're going to do today, we're just going to have a couple of examples. Ooh. Hello, Miss Duck, how are you? Okay, yeah, so today I'm just gonna pick a few topics, and because we don't have any arguments or anything pre-prepared, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pick a few different topics. We'll maybe do 2 or 3 depending on the time. And the way we'll do it is I'll give you, say, 10 minutes to do a bit of research. And then after that, because in a debate you would have your notes written down, have your information up on the screen, and I'll just ask you some questions. And if you know the answer to the question, then answer it. If you don't know, because we'll be practicing this like it's in a debate, if you don't know the answer to a question, don't make anything up. Just admit, I don't know the answer to this question, but I will research it in the future. So, all right, let's think of a topic. So,
Teacher, Lucia
Yes.
wasn't wearing her glasses.
Pardon?
Oh yes, I lost it, and I don't know where I put it.
Oh no.
Well, maybe someone just take away.
I hope you find them.
Hey,
Okay.
Anna, what are you here?
So,
Do you see anything?
I saw Emma.
so the first topic that we'll do a little bit of a question and answer session on is, should all students learn to speak English? So I'm going to give you 10 minutes now to do some research. So my advice would be to the advantages and so if you guys search for topics similar to the advantages and disadvantages of learning English as a second language. So I'll give you guys 10 minutes now to do some research. And let's see what sort of research you can find. Now, keep in mind...
About a topic?
Pardon?
You mean about a topic?
Yeah, so about the topic. So we're just so the point of this, I know you just came in, Emma. So the point of the lesson today is we're going to practice what it will be like during the question and answer period in a debate. So because we don't have any arguments already written, I'm going to give you a chance to do a little bit of research now for the next 10 minutes, just so that you can find some information. Now, remember, the both of, what was I going to say? Sorry, so you don't know what questions are going to get asked before they have been asked. So you just need to try and find as much information about this topic as possible so that you can at least try to have the answer for some questions. So I'll give you guys 10 minutes now to look for some research and some evidence for both sides of the argument. So why is it good for students to learn English if it's not their native language? And also look for what are some of the disadvantages of learning English if it's not your second language. So yeah, start doing some research now. When I ask the questions, you're allowed to have any evidence you found open, so you can read from it, because obviously 10 minutes is not a lot of time to read and
Teacher
remember
Michael.
everything.
Okay.
Yes.
What is Emma doing? Why is Emma here?
Because Emma's in the class.
Well, but she's not in our team. Then why she's here?
This isn't a team meeting. This is a whole class lesson.
Yeah, and anyway, Lucia, did I told you that I was the helper judge, not the debater teammate?
Yes.
Emma.
But actually, that leads me to the question, Emma, have
And
you
because
started preparing for
because I'm
arguments as well for the debate?
because I always forgetting things. Yes, like other
Say-
time me bring some.
Okay, anyway, guys,
I forgot it anyway.
What were you saying?
guys, you have 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes starting now. So start looking for evidence. Why is it a good idea for students to learn English? And what are some disadvantages of students learning English? So if you
Teacher.
need, yes.
No, I mean, Emma.
Hey,
Emma.
teacher, I thought you say about all the Instagram, not about learning English. I thought you say about.
I will send my evidence to be a picture. I will send it in the chat box.
So the topic, also don't send me your evidence. Use it to answer the questions I'll be asking you in 10 minutes. So
I
I'm
will
gonna
only send it to you.
Wait, can you ask? Can you repeat what topic are we learning today? What topics are we making today?
So the first topic we're going to have a look at is, should every student learn to speak English? So this is just the reason that the reason that we're not using your debate topic is because I don't want you to give any of your arguments or evidence away to the other team. So we're using a different topic just for today so that we can learn about how question and answer sessions work.
Thank you.
So start doing your research. Because I'm going to be asking you all questions about some of the advantages and disadvantages.
Now I'm getting really great evidence from why they should learn English, and now I'm moving on why they shouldn't.
Very good. So you want to make sure that you do get some evidence from both sides of the argument, because you really don't know what the questions will be that you'll get asked. So you want to be as prepared as possible.
Prepare. Prepare. Stop it. Prepare. Don't do it anymore.
Emma. Emma.
Don't go
What?
there.
Emma.
What?
Lucia has bad news.
She lost her glasses.
No, that's the first bad news. The second bad news is she is only allowed to play 5 minutes. But she said she would trick her mom.
You guys do know that this lesson is being recorded and live streamed, right?
Oh, don't shade. Boo, don't shade.
Okay, so guys, I hope you're I hope you're finding some good research.
The good news is Lucia will get to play more than 5 minutes if she can trick her mom.
Hey, who dare you say that? You saying it aloud. It's a secret. Well, I got a watch and it will ring every time if 5 minutes pass. But never mind.
Okay, so I'll give you 5 more minutes to do your research. I've got my list of questions here.
You said to send both, right?
You don't have to send them to me. You just want to have those pieces of evidence open so that you can read them to answer these questions if need be, because during the debate, you'll have all of your important information in front of you. So this is just like,
Come on, teacher. Come on, teacher. I don't understand the topic.
the topic
Did
is
you see the teacher post the topic in the Zalo in the chat box?
yes.
Said that I don't understand this topic. Could you change the topic?
Nope. Should every student learn to speak English? That's the topic. So
Come on, I don't understand the topic, or I'll get loose again.
why don't you understand the topic?
Lucia, I sent you a file.
Because it's impossible to know, and I don't and I haven't understand what this means, and I haven't a lot of evidence.
So
But
the topic
I
is
can't-
basically,
but I cannot search.
why can you not search?
Oh, my laptop doesn't help that.
So the topic is basically, is it a good idea or a bad idea for international students to learn how to speak English? So being that you are Vietnamese, is it a
Yes,
good idea for you to learn English?
It
Or
is
if,
a good idea, but I only have one evidence with me.
well, keep looking for evidence on the internet, do your searches.
Hey, do you remember my word?
Lucia, I sent you a file.
Good, Chips helping out friends, that's good.
No, a
Hey.
different file. A
Uh,
funny file.
Hey, it's a picture of Laurel.
What did you say?
Chip sent me a file of you.
Of your face.
Yeah, let me
Like, are you serious right now?
let me give you the picture.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so let's get on with the questions now. So I'm just going to ask each of you 1 or 2 questions. And if you are able to answer them based on the information that you've got, please answer the questions. And if you're not able to answer the questions, just say, I don't know the answer, but I will research it in the future, because that's what we expected to do during the debate. And keep in mind, you will score better if you are able to answer the questions. I don't think you'll be penalized if you don't know the answer and admit it, but you will be penalized if you try and lie and just make up an answer. So thank you for joining us. Sorry I'm late.
What did you say? Why you say I'm late?
Because Jenny named herself Sorry I'm Late. So I was just saying, thank you for joining us. Sorry I'm late. Okay, so once again, if you do know the answer, please answer the question as best you can. If you don't know the answer, just admit it. Don't try and make something up to try and answer the question. Okay, so Chips, I'd like to ask you a question, please. And my question for you is, in a globalized world, as in like all of the countries of the world are so connected because of the internet and business and all sorts of other reasons, why is it important for people to learn English as a second language? Say, Chips the cookie.
Oops, I forgot to turn on the mic. Nowadays, more and more people are dedicating time to studying English as a second language. Many countries include English in their school syllabus, and children are starting to learn English in a younger and younger age. But what is the true value of learning English? Whether are you looking for a new job or planning to travel the world, studying English can help you progress in life, both personally and professionally. You can compete in the global job market, increase your career skills, and start to meet people around the world.
Very good, thank you. Okay, very good. So Chips obviously had some research there that could answer the question. So that was good. The one thing I will say is when you're preparing for this debate, make sure that any evidence that you collect, make sure that you put it into your own words. So don't just during the debate, don't just read it word for word. You want to rewrite it into your own words, and then make sure that you quote the source that you got that information from. But very good, Chips. Okay, my next question is for LaRue. What are some of the potential benefits of learning English as a second language?
Well, the benefits of learning English as a second language is for you to explore the world with confidence. Well, traveling and exploring the world are once again on many people's agendas, as well as countries where English is the main language, such as the UK, the United States, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. These are scores of different countries which are also list English as an official language. These include Malaysia, Vietnam, China, Fiji, Kenya, Hong Kong, India, blah blah blah, etc. So knowledge of English equips you with the tools to travel and communicate more effectively in so many parts of the world, which in turn allows you to explore and travel more confidently and to learn more about the country's cultures when you visited those countries.
Very good, LaRue. So good answer. The one thing I would say is, again, of course, just if you are reading that from a website, just to make sure that you put that into your own words for the debate. And as well, just read it a little bit more confidently when you're giving your answer. But other than that, that was a really good answer. Okay. My next question goes to Emma. So my question for Emma is, should learning English be mandatory for all school students, or should it be an optional choice, and why?
I think every school should learn English because every school should learn English because everyone should learn English because when they can communicate better and English is also one of the important language. When you learn English, you can speak to many people in the world. You can make friends and communicate better with the people who also talk English.
Very
And-
good. Oop, sorry, still going?
And make friends from all, well, and they can make friends and travel to the place that people talk English. Science says that when people can talk another language, their logical and critical thinking, is better.
Very good, Emma. Thank you very much. Okay, my next question is for Jelly. Are there any potential drawbacks or challenges to introducing English as a second language at a young age?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Yep. So my question is, are there any potential challenges to introducing English as a second language at a young age?
So, English is not easy to learn, and
Okay. So if that happens and you don't have the answer for that question, just remember it is okay to answer I don't know, but I will research that in the future. So that is an acceptable answer to that question if you don't have the research or the evidence or the facts to answer that question. My next question is for Lucia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I only just found evidence and I told you I couldn't search.
Well, why can't you search? What happened?
Oh, there's something wrong.
Internet problems.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Is it fair to expect non-native English speakers to be able to speak English as well as native speakers?
Can you say that again?
I will reword the question. So, is it fair, for example, to be able to expect somebody that's learning English as a second language, is it fair to expect them to speak English as well as somebody whose first language is English?
Yes.
And why do
English
you
is
think
my
that
first
is that?
language.
Pardon?
Never mind. I told you I couldn't search, so I don't have any evidence.
Okay, no worries. Thank you, Lucia. Next, I will ask Edna. Okay, so my question to Edna is, does early exposure to a second language like English impact a child's mental development in positive ways? Edna?
I think Edna has some problem about her connection.
Maybe. All right. I'll try Edna again a bit later. So I'll move on to Star.
Yeah.
So my question for you is, are there any concerns about the potential decline of native languages and cultures if English becomes a dominant second language? So if you end up speaking, for example, speaking English more than you would speak Vietnamese, is there any worries that you might kind of lose your connection to your Vietnamese language and your Vietnamese culture?
Come on, why everyone was like this? Aren't they statues?
Yeah, we've got a few silent people in the class. Do you have an answer for the question? Oh, Star's gone. I think she might be having connection problems. Okay, so the last question for this round before we'll try it again is for what's your name?
Messi.
Messi. That double E in English makes the E sound. So I read that as Messi. Okay, so my question is, how can the inclusion of a second language like English foster better understanding and relationships between different cultures?
Come on.
Which old fart are you talking about, Lucia?
You.
Oh, yes.
Rude girl. You are the
I-
rudest girl in the world, Lucia.
I maybe not the world, but in this class for sure. That is strange, Star. I am talking and my microphone is not muted, so I don't know what's happening if you can't hear me. Okay, so let's try this again. I'm going to pick a second topic. And I'm going to give you 10 minutes to do some research.
But what about me? I couldn't do research. What about me? I couldn't do research. I got internet problems.
If that's the case, then just watch and kind of study what's going on and then use that to prepare for your question and answers for the class debate.
Teacher,
Yes.
me too, because sometimes my internet is unstable.
That's not good. If you struggle to do the research because of your internet problems, then just watch and just watch what's going on and just try and take lessons from it to prepare for the debate on. Just try and watch and just take the lessons from it and use that to get ready for Saturday.
Okay.
Finish.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of a good topic for a good second topic.
Teacher, I have a weird topic.
Go on, what's your topic? We might use it.
Should children have a poopy pants?
Should children have a poopy pants? Well, I can already say no, they shouldn't, because it can lead to all sorts of problems if they leave poop in their pants. I was about to seriously consider that.
Michael, look into the chat. Look into the chat.
I've seen it. You called me a poopy pants and an old fart. Okay, so topic number 2.
Come on, give an old father break.
After researching, can you ask me first?
Okay, is it better to have a sibling or a pet? A brother or a sister or a pet?
Yes.
I
Yes.
think
So you have 10 minutes.
It's a pet.
You have 10 minutes. Do your research.
Oh, I cannot do research.
Well, I've already said for you, if you can't do research, just watch this and then get ready for
The
your
link.
debate
What's the
on
link?
Saturday.
Where's the link? Jimmy G. Hey. What checks? What do you do with this picture? What's this kind of picture, Chips? What's this
Okay,
kind of
so
picture?
I've given you 3 topics here to search up. So benefits of having a pet, benefits of having siblings, And then also trying to search up, is having a sibling better than having a pet? Why do the rats love the cat? I thought rats were scared of cats.
But they love each other.
Okay, so you've got some ideas there from me for things to search up. Let's have a look. So yeah, just find some research and I'll ask you all some questions again. At 11:55, I'll ask you some questions.
That's not over yet. Teacher Michael, does this
Yes.
Zoom run out of time? Will
Pardon?
this Zoom run out of time? Will this Zoom run out of time?
Well, this Zoom, we did start a few minutes late, just to give everyone a chance to get here. So we'll go until 12:05. So you'll have about 10 minutes for this next question answer session.
I'll do something.
Lucia's internet is very unstable now.
Seems to be.
Anyway, I finished researching.
Very good. If you think you've got all the research you'll need, I'll start the question and answer session shortly. I just got sent a joke. What do you get when you cross a snail with a porcupine? A slowpoke.
Oh, the psychic Pokemon in water Pokemon.
That's it. Anyway, guys, keep on going with your research. We'll start the question and answer session shortly. Ooh.
What do you get when you cross a bat with the moon?
A bat with the moon.
Lunala, my favorite Pokemon. Dark and psychic.
Ah.
But
I will send you the picture of it.
Oh
It's
man.
very great.
my Pokemon is
Tessie, your jokes are just getting
Ew.
worse and worse.
Here is Lunala. When it is the full moon, I send it. Wait for
Where's
it.
Where is
Wait, it is pending.
Where is the picture?
It is pending. I am saying. Come
All right,
on.
guys, just make sure you are focusing on your
Finish.
evidence.
Finish. I finished researching and finished posting. In the chat box. It is so cool.
Okay, keep using this time to look for research, guys.
Teacher Michael,
Yes.
can you change what's your name, Messi, to a name that I paste for you in the chat box? Wait,
Teacher Michael, I almost look like you, right? Just a bit of blur. Is that right?
change
Is
change
that I'm not going to change his name to that just because he didn't like your favorite Pokemon.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yeah, I must be crazy. I'm talking to myself.
Hi. Just look. It's then where's Lucia? You're talking to me, but I have changed everything into you.
Mr. Michaels, can you close your camera a little bit?
Close your camera, okay?
Oh, who's who? You can't tell.
Well, but you never believe this. But you won't believe this. Hi.
La la la
Oh,
la
no. Okay. Nearly ready to
Okay.
start questions and answers?
I am you.
Oh, God.
You.
Again.
Well, but Chips, don't you change your name to Mr. Archer?
Okay, let's have a question and answer session on the current topic. So my first question,
Change your name to Teacher Michael's.
my first question is for LaRue this time. And my question is, after this yawn, what responsibilities come with having a pet? And how can they contribute to a child's daily routine and sense of responsibility?
So having a pet help you have more responsibility.
Hey, look, there's three Mr. Archer the donut. Hey, Teacher
Lucia,
Michael.
LaRue's answering a question. Don't be rude, please.
Hey, teacher, close your camera. There will be three Teacher Michaels.
I'd rather just keep mine on and listen to LaRue's answer. Sorry, LaRue, what were you saying?
So having a pet helps you have more responsibility, like cleaning the dog's fur, cleaning cleaning
Their litter bowl, their litter tray?
their illicit play and a lot of other stuff. And it can
Looks like you're using two devices, Teacher Michael.
hello?
Looks like I'm using 3. Hello, LaRue, keep going.
Oh, sorry. All right, come on. Here we go. So, So you can and buy food for them. You can learn how to take care of something. Oh, sorry, I didn't. But I'll search it in the future though.
Okay, well, just so you know, the part of the answer that you did give was actually very good, and I agree with everything you said. Just to get ready for this debate, just make sure that you have more fully formed ideas. But the part of the answer you did give was good. So you're on the right track there.
It's just that I didn't search it.
One more class.
Sorry, LaRue?
It's just that I didn't search it. It's like I searched the benefits of having pets,
Teacher
but
Michael, one more class.
Lucia, let LaRue finish talking, please. Don't be rude.
Hey,
I searched the benefits of having pets, but I didn't have it, so I have to came up with my own ideas.
And like I say, so it's the answers that you did give, like cleaning out the litter box, buying it food, taking care of it, taking it for walks, stuff like that. That's all correct. So the parts of the answer that you did give there were good. It's just that, yeah, once you start, you just need to make sure that you have like a fully formed answer. So but yeah, you are on the right track with that. So just think through some of the answers for some questions you think you might get during the debate. And if you follow the same kind of logic that you are following for this answer, then you'll answer the questions very well. So good job.
Teacher Michael,
Yes, Lucia.
one more class.
You are?
When will class end?
5 minutes.
5 more minutes.
Okay.
So I'm counting on it.
Okay. 5 uninterrupted minutes, I will say. So if I get interrupted, that 5 minutes pauses and it goes a bit longer. Chips, my next question is for you.
Okay.
How might the presence of a sibling influence a child's sense of identity and self-esteem?
Can you say the question again?
I can. So, how might I'll rephrase the question. How might having a brother or a sister shape how a child sees themselves and shape their self-esteem?
They are great at giving you advice.
Good. So,
They
yeah. So, what about having a brother or sister can affect how a child feels as a person? Shall we take this as an I don't know, but I'll promise to research it later? Okay, so my next question is for Jelly.
Teacher,
Yes.
your screen is blurry.
Oh. My internet connection seems to be fine. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so my next question is for Jelly. How might the age difference between siblings or the type of pet you have impact the relationship?
Sure, I can see you repeat the question.
Someone
Can I,
teacher.
can I repeat the question?
Yes.
Okay, so the question is, how might an age difference between siblings or the different type or the type of pet, how might that impact the relationships? So for example, how would a relationship between a brother and a sister that are very close in age, how would that be different to the relationship of a brother and sister who are quite different in age?
Teacher Michael, no. Why
Um,
aren't anyone saying a word?
Because we've got to give them a little while to put the answer together. So Jelly, do you have an answer?
I think that have like diff like
Come on, I'm waiting.
Lucia, don't be rude.
And then when I asked the same question, why is anyone not saying a word again? Then move to the next person.
Lucia, don't be rude. So Jelly, do you have an answer for the question?
I have answer, but I don't know how to explain.
Give it a go. You never know. I might
I
understand
don't
what you're
have
saying.
any words to explain.
Okay. Well, we'll use this as an example in our wrap up at the end of the lesson. So we saw that with 10 minutes of research time, we saw pretty much every possibility from somebody being able to answer the question very well to somebody being able to put half of the answer together but not being able to finish the thought. We saw people be able to think of the answer but not put it into words. And we also saw a few people just not being able to have an answer for the question. So use this as an indication to, hiccup. So use this as an indication to realize how much effort and research you'll need to put into preparing for this debate. So I really hope you guys are spending some good time, a good amount of time putting your research together for this class debate. So yeah, So yeah, now we've had a chance, sorry, lost my train of thought there. So now we've had a chance to go through like how a question and answer session will work. The only main difference is all of this research that I was getting you to do today will need to be done before the debate. So you'll need to have all of these answers or all of this research prepared and ready to go on the day of the debate. So any part of the topic that you can think of that you think you might need to have an answer for, just try and find like 1 or 2 short little facts about it, just to have something prepared, because you really don't know what kinds of questions I'm going to be asking on the debate day. So keep your research going good. And because we're doing the debate on Saturday, there's no class on Friday. So we're swapping our Friday class for on Saturday.
I am sending the play menu.
Okay, so now we know what a question and answer session will be like. As well, part of that question and answer session, as well as me asking you questions, will be a chance for all of you to ask each other questions too. So make sure you are thinking up questions to ask the other team during the debate, and also think of a few questions to ask before the debate too. So just try and get as much pre-planning done as possible, so that you'll have questions to ask on the during the debate, and you'll have answers to questions you may get asked during the debate. So does everybody understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. So go and do your research.
Teacher.
Get ready. I look forward to this debate on
Teacher.
Saturday. So yes.
Why are you staring at the screen and smile? Like
Pardon?
laughing. Why are you staring at the screen like laughing?
Because I'm just reading some of the chats and some of the silly things that people have been saying.
What?
I've just been reading some of the silly chats people have been sending.
Come on,
It
teacher.
is not.
Like Chips, because you didn't like Chips's favorite
How many
Pokemon, she
more?
wanted me to rename you Poop Ben the Poop.
Hey, teacher,
Yeah.
how many more minutes do we got left?
None. Class is
Over?
over.
Teacher.
I share